blessings, much love, joy, peace, harmony, and balance to all. And in this video, it's just a random talk of Leo Lights here. My website is www.awoken-minds.com. On Instagram, you can find me at Awoken Minds 2018. But I kind of want to make this video a little more defined. It's not going to be a random talk, but it's going to be a talk about what? It's going to be a talk about, how can I say this? I don't know how I'm going to say this, but it's a talk about how we need to decide what and who to let in and leave out in our life, because our energy is important. Our own personal energy is important, because our personal energy gets us through the day, to do our physical activities, to keep our body function working well, keep our mind strong, keep our spirit strong. Like that physical energy, applies that will to keep the spirit strong. And it's important to be around positive, like-minded people with the same energy, the same frequency, so you won't be having that friction back and forth, pushing back at each other, arguing, and can't get anything through to anyone's head because they're so heated about a certain situation, but you're not, and you see where they're coming from with that kind of situation that they're heated about, but you just can't never get anything through their head. And those kind of situations, like you try to, or you want to help someone by giving them some positivity, which you can influence them by your positive energy, but if it's just still not doing anything, it's best just to say something positive or just to leave it alone, because they are on their journey and their path of learning and growing themselves. So by you continuing, saying this positive energy, it may be fueling the fire even more, to where they just maybe might get frustrated with you or just trying to cut you out of your life. But at that moment, that's what you want. You don't want to be around someone that's, blaming you or someone that's jealous or envious of what you're doing. See, people, like, what they do is when they see something in somebody and they're not getting this is a personal experience, like this certain situation, like I had someone calling me and I returned a phone call. We keep missing phone calls, so I'm just, whatever, doing my own thing, living my day-to-day life, and got some personal things going on in my life as well. Each individual with a mature mind will know that, hey, we all can't, be on demand with talking to people all the time, because our energy is, precious, it's valuable. But what I'm getting at is, this person saw me comment on a video that I felt very moving. It helped me release emotions inside of my body, shedded some tears. It made me feel good. I feel inspired. I feel like I wasn't the only one that, how can I say this? The only one that felt this way. It was experiencing similar situations. And all I did is did a shout out on the Facebook and said, thanks such and such for sharing that video. It really moved me and helped me release some emotions, and it lifted my spirit. Now, the person that I sent that to, really liked it, just liked it and left it at that. And then, another individual that was trying to call me, was trying to get a hold of each other, felt some kind of way about it, felt jealous about it, maybe envious, felt like I didn't get back to him in the right amount of time, or I was talking about him, or this and that. Now me, I don't like being the middleman. I'm not the middleman. I ain't the man you come to and be negative towards, because I will automatically, become aware of that and dismiss it real quick with some positive energy, and that still ain't working, it's time for me to move forward. See, some people, you can give them pieces and parts of a puzzle for them to put together, or you can give them the whole damn puzzle and they still can't get it together. Some people can't, but you can't just keep, giving these people philosophical ways or approaches to life or spiritual meaning and stuff, because if they're heated at the time and they can't even resonate, with that frequency that you're on, it's a waste of your energy. It's damn sure a waste of their energy. But there's people out here that they try to get to you, try to bring you down when you at your weak state, or even when you at a good state. They try to bring you down, trying to say everything that they can say to bring you down and bring them down to their level, so they can just shred you to pieces and eat you and shit you out. And I mean, that's just how it can be sometimes. And sometimes it can be a whole different motive, a whole different objective. But this person, wants to cut me, out of their life, or they think I'm fake, and they try to say some mean things, and how you gonna be a light worker, but you going through the dark. But silly, this is how silly that sound. How you gonna be a light worker, but you can't handle the dark? So what you talking about? Don't the light shine after the dark? Don't you got to bring up those negative aspects of yourself that is the dark, to understand and feel how you understand and feel, what you're feeling, so you can, work with that and let it go, so you won't be holding that energy inside of you and building up sickness and diseases and weaknesses and stuff. Don't you want to approach that darkness that we all push down inside of us, the sadness, the anger, the hateful words, and this and that, and go into that darkness and take it, kind of absorb in it, get to know it, develop a relationship with it, and then bring it up to the light, the light, the divine light, and shining on there. In the physical terms, this divine light will come through the crown, and you can just shine it right here. You can bring all that darkness inside your body right here in this third eye, in this crown right here. The divine light can just come down, and you can heal from that. You can get rid of what doesn't serve you, for your highest good. The third eye is all about what? Getting rid of illusions. So whatever was in the dark was an illusion. That light got shine on it, and it got clarity on it. So now, was that illusion something good or something made up? Was it bad? And you can decide if that's something that you want to keep, or something you want to work with, or something you want to let go. You can let go of all that darkness you brought up here. And that's just an actual download that I just received, just bringing this darkness right here into the third eye, where you can distinguish and discern everything, discern if it's an illusion, and let that divine light shoot down to the crown and meet right here. But bring everything up from the base and all the way up to right here, and have that divine come down, purify, shining light, and let go. See, people just don't understand. People just don't know. Some people do know, about mental transmutation, how mental alchemy definitely shifts and shapes our reality. See, I had another good friend of mine was saying, I'm about to switch down to so many hours and blah blah blah, and people saying, I'm about to switch down so many hours, but where I work at, they're gonna up my pay to such and such. And I talking to my family and friends, and they saying, you better stay there, that's good money and this and that. But the person why I want to stay there and be miserable? I'd rather do it the hard way and do what I love than go to work and be miserable and take the easy way and then try to do what I love. I'd rather do it the hard way. And I said something. I said, why does it have to be the hard way for you to turn down that position and do what you want to do? What about what you're doing right now is the hard way, and by you turning down that position, that's the easy way? And it was like, you're right. You know, I like that perspective. I see where that can lead. I like that. See, and that's what I'm talking about. It's called mental alchemy, transmutation, polarities. Everything has its opposites and dualities. So you got good and you got bad, and you got your in between, and you got many different levels of the good and bad, you know. So, you know, if you're not feeling good right now, guess what? Think of a good feeling thought to shift that reality, the power of the subconscious, because the subconscious do not know the past, you know, or the future. It knows the now. It does not know if you already have it. It just know that, hey, I gotta get it because I have it. Okay. And yeah. So that's it. Here's another thing, like, I do not like getting interrupted when I'm doing my spirituality. And that's one thing that, guess what? You can transmute that too. So everybody, you know, with this video, have a beautiful day. If it resonates with you, like, share, subscribe, comment. Find me on Instagram, Awoken Minds 2018, website, awoken-minds.com. Check me out. Peace.